Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to another video. Today's video, I'm just going to be talking about just trust the process. Um, I, Everybody, I know a lot of people are always big fans of sports, and we all play sports or any activity at least once in our lifetime, no matter who you are. But um, it's really hard once you put that sport in place of every other thing in your life, um, especially if you're, you know, religious and you put it in front of, um, you put it instead of your religion. It takes a toll because whatever that activity is, football, baseball, or sports, it it will eventually. It's not your life, and I know a common mistake that people do. People always take sports as part of their life. They make it their whole life, and they surround their whole life with sports, and they forget the bigger picture. Um, they forget that there's more to life than just the glory and honor from playing sports. Now, playing sports is everyone should do, or as some exercise like that, um, and but you can't let it control you and how you feel and your emotions. One story, I was preparing for a football season, and one day I must have just worked too hard, and I strained my back, and I was out for a good 2 weeks. But during that time, I just felt completely lost because everything that I was doing those days was just dedicated to that sport. I was training every day, going to the field, and I just lost sight of what it truly meant to me and who I was as a person. I let it identify who I was, which is a bad thing. I let it control me and how I feel. And so I just didn't realize that when it happened to me. So I did bad things, and I eventually learned from this. Learned that these things will be given to us and taken away, and there's nothing we can do about it. I was given this gift, and yes, I should be using it, but I should be using it to glorify. In my case, I should be glorifying God, and that's where a lot of people get stumped. And once they get injured, they just, they don't understand like I did, and they don't know what to do. They're lost, and they go down this deep hole, exactly like I did. And it's a very deep hole because your life is you're like, what do I do now? And that's exactly what I did. I was just I had no idea what to do. I was just lazy all my day. I was lazy all day, just on my phone. And I didn't know what to do. I was lost. But eventually I got a grip. And once I got fully healed, I realized that I can't let that something that will soon be taken away from me identify who I am as a person. I don't want to be known for, oh, he was such a good player. I want to be known for, he was such a good guy. And I feel like a lot of people forget about that, and they don't know what to do, and they're lost, and sometimes they use the sport as an escape route, like I kind of did. But it's a tough decision to make, because once you know that you will carry on this sport especially like you're going from high school to college, like it will be tough because when you dedicate your whole life to something, it's kind of like a relationship. When you put so much time and effort into the relationship, and then for it to all of a sudden just go away, you get lost and you get scared, and you're like, what the heck? What do I do? That was what I was doing at that time, and now it's gone, and you weren't prepared to let it go. And so one of the biggest things I think that every sports athlete should do is meditate on your sport and you as a person and what you're doing. I wouldn't say like prepare yourself to lose what you have in that sport. I guess you shouldn't in some sense, but just be knowledgeable of it's not your whole world. Because once you realize that, it'll be a lot easier to let it go. Because it's the truth, but it will go away one day, and just like everything in this world, because we're all going to die. And the sooner we realize that and accept that, the sooner we'll become better as a person. So yeah, thanks for watching.